welcome to my space. My name is Eclipse and in today's video... Wait, what's going on? Wait, let me restart this. Is it working? Hello? Hello? Hi, there you are. It's me again, Eclipse. Sorry, my my computer was being weird. I hope you are okay now. Hi, it's me, Eclipse. And yes, you are correct. I am in real life right now. It's not a image on the screen anymore. It's me as a suit. I've been waiting 4 years for this suit and I finally have her. So I want to welcome her to the channel. It's been a while. I've been waiting for my suit and I didn't really have any spark anymore to make YouTube videos, sadly, because I was also so busy with making art and work and everything like that. So it kind of got out of hand. But I am back now. I am not promising anything like weekly uploads or anything, but I'm here now and I want to make new videos for you guys. As you can see at the title of this video, this series is gonna be all about cons, comic cons, furry cons, stuff like that. What to bring to a comic con, what to do at a comic con, how to be your character, how to interact, all of those questions I will try to answer in this series. And I'm very excited to be doing this in real life with you guys instead of with like pictures and videos I get on the internet. So without further ado, I like to start this series off with what to bring to a Comic-Con. So first off, what you want to bring to a Comic-Con is very important. A backpack. Obviously, you need a backpack to carry around with you on a Comic-Con. If you have a handler or a spotter, you can make them carry the bag for you. Or if you're alone at a Comic-Con, then you can wear the bag yourself. It's important to have a backpack with you to carry all these things, these essentials. It's very important to carry a bag with you. I know it's not very convenient to bring a bag with you if you're shooting, but you need a bag with the essentials because you need to survive the day, okay? It's very important. This is my backpack. It's filled with Eclipse art and pins and little buttons. I really like it. It's not too big, but it fits all the essentials. So, what essentials are you talking about? You're wondering. Well, I will show you. The first and the most important thing you have to bring to a Comic-Con is water. You really need to drink enough water to stay hydrated in the suit. You get very hot in a suit very quickly, and when you're on a con, there are a lot of people around you, and that makes it even hotter. You're walking around, you're interacting, you're acting like your character, and that makes you overheat very quickly. Some people can last longer than others, but it's very important to take breaks and drink water. If you take a break, you can or get a very large straw and drink through your suit, like through your mouth, and stick the long straw in your mouth and drink like that. Or you can find a quiet place to don't break the magic and remove your head and drink something there. It's very important to take those breaks. I know how exciting it can be and how happy shooting makes you, but it's very important to take those breaks. Although it's for 1 minute, you need those breaks and you need your water and some food, which brings me to the next item in my bag. What I like to bring to a con are these little protein bars. If you need something quick to eat when you're feeling low energy or you just are hungry, you can eat these very quickly and you can carry them in your bag with you. Obviously, when you take a break, you can also get something at a food stand over there, which is also totally fine, but I like to carry these with me just to make sure. And if someone around you doesn't have money for food or they are having a hard time, you can also offer them a protein bar. It will do the trick and they will fill you up right away and give you some extra energy. And then you can go and have fun at the con again. Talking about extra energy, I also like to carry these with me. These are called dextro. I don't know if that's a thing in the Netherlands or if that's also a thing in other countries, but it's pretty much like grape sugar and they give you extra energy. And it's like a healthy type of sugar. When you're feeling like low energy or you're starting to feel a little bit dizzy or something when suiting too long, you can take one of these and they will do the trick. They will give you some extra energy, they will hype you up again, and they will do the trick. I usually take this one with me, not because it's purple, but because it's my favorite flavor. This one is blueberry. You have a lot of different flavors. I don't know if this is a Dutch thing or not, but I'm pretty sure these things can be bought anywhere, but they might have a different name, so you could Google that. It's just grape sugar, I believe. But this one has vitamin C and blueberry flavor. And I also have one here with lemon flavor. They all have vitamin C and that's very important. I also think you have like a orange flavor, but that's up to you what your preference is. I really like the blueberry one. Moving on to stuff you need for your suit. Okay, so we had food, we had water. Now it's time for things you need for your suit. First off, what I like to bring is this thing over here. It's a ski mask. Normally you put under your helmet when you go skiing or snowboarding. It has a different name. I will put it right here for you so you can look it up, but it has a different name. But it basically is a ski mask. You put it under your suit and you put it under your fursuit hat, and then that absorbs all the sweat and gets all the hair out of your face. And it's just very easy to like prevent the sweat hitting your suit and to prevent hairs getting in front of your eyesight. It's just very handy and it keeps everything nice and tight. And I like it because I don't want to sweat in my suit. Like, I can just wash this very easily, and obviously I clean my suit on the inside too, but this just prevents a lot of sweat from getting into your suit. So I highly recommend you putting this on before you get your fursuit hat on. Another thing you also desperately need for your suit is when you've been suiting for a long time and your hair is all messed up and your fur is all like wild and all over the place, you need a brush. And you can just brush the fur nice and clean again, and it will be as if your suit was new. Like, this does the trick for like most suits. When you also wash your suit, you need to brush it out and it will get nice and fluffy and nice and like clean again. This one I bought from The Action. It's like kind of a dollar store in the Netherlands. It's just kind of a hairbrush. I don't recommend like the harsh like metal ones. Those just really ruin the suit for me, like in my experience. When you like brush too hard, it may like get stuck behind fur or loose threads, and then you just pull apart your suit. Just carefully brush with this plastic brush. Just carefully brush the fur. Don't be too rough with it, because you don't want to ruin your suit. You just want to like clean it up a little bit. If you like feel that there are knots in your suit, like be gentle with them. Like use a maybe a fursuit spray, what I will talk about later, and just kind of slowly brush it out. Don't be too hard on it. You don't want to ruin your suit. I highly recommend a plastic one. If you want to buy a metal one, just please be careful with it and do your research. I see some people use PET brushes, and I have one too. I had one with like kind of this texture, but then they were metal. That worked too, but just be careful with what type you're using, because some PET brushes are meant for knots. So like they are very thin, and they have like the ability to get out those knots. But just be careful using it on your fursuit. Just do some research and be careful when using brushes. But I highly recommend you getting one for your fursuit to bring that volume back in your suit. Talking about cleaning your suit, I also bring this with me to the con, which is a fursuit spray I made myself. It's just a mixture of cleaning alcohol, water, and essential oils. I used a lavender scent because I find that Eclipse is a very flowery girl and would smell like lavender. So I made a lavender spray. You can find a recipe online. I just do 50% water, 50% cleaning alcohol, which is mostly 90% alcohol you use for only cleaning things, and then like 10 drops of your own choosing of essential oils. Please be careful with the essential oils, because if you put too much, it may stain things, or it will be too strong. Just please use 10 drops, or like maybe 12, but just be careful with the essential oils. You just want it to be lightly scented and not too overwhelming. But yeah, I use this one to lightly spray my fursuit to like disinfect it, and then kind of slowly brush it out to make like the fur nice and soft and clean again after a convention, and to make it smell like lavender, obviously. Don't do it too much, but use it after a con when you've like been hugged and been sweating all day. You can just disinfect your fursuit with this easily. Don't overuse it, but I highly recommend you use the fursuit spray to like keep your suit nice and clean. Obviously, you still need to wash your fursuit after Comic Cons and everything. I will make a different video on how to properly clean your fursuit. But this is a nice alternative for like a quick cleaning. Talking about cleaning stuff, if you've been suiting for a while, you're all sweaty and you're warm, I like to use baby wipes. I know it might sound weird, but after you've been suiting for a while, your face is all sweaty, and you can use like a nice, soft, cold baby wipe to like wipe your face clean. It's very nice to disinfect your face and clean your face, and it's nice and cold too. It's like refreshing. So I highly recommend you take some baby wipes with you. And even if you eat something and your hands are all sticky or like get nasty, you also have baby wipes with you just in case, you know, accidents happen. So I highly recommend you buy some baby wipes. They're nice and compact. You can just put it in your bag, and yeah, highly recommend. What I also like to use on the Comic Cons is this thing over here. I think you call it a lint roller. Like, it's to remove all the hairs from your clothes and all the fur from your clothes. Eclipse is very new, so she might shed some more hairs than usual because she's like freshly cut. So when I have fur all over my clothes, I just use this. Or like when she has like furs up on her eyes, I just carefully roll on the eyes and it picks up the little furs. And I highly recommend you get one for yourself. If you are a partial suitor, like me for instance, you might get fur all over your outfit, and then you can just use this one to like remove that fur. for a while. Next up, what I want to talk about is accessories. What I like to take with me to Comic Cons is accessories. This is, for instance, a bandana. You can take all kinds of accessories with you. You can have a collar, bandanas, flower crowns, you name it, you can take it with you to a Comic Con. I usually go for a bandana and a flower crown, but my flower crown is somewhere else at the moment. But yeah, my bandana I will take with me. And what I also like to take, oh no. What I also like to take with me is props. Like this little plushie over here. This is Eclipse, her favorite plush. I like to take this with me to Comic Cons. You can take your kind of plush with you. You can take like fake sodas or fake food. You can take a bone with you, or like a fish or whatever you like. Something that resonates with your character. You can take everything with you and you can play with that a little bit on the con. Whatever you prefer. I like to take a prop with me to just like play around with other furs, and yeah, it just adds to the character. So I really like to take that with me. This is a little Tamago sushi plush, since Eclipse really loves sushi. And yeah, this is her prop. What I also like to take with me, which is also kind of important for the furry community, is a badge. I made this one myself with a little illustration of Eclipse. You can see that her species, I think it's mirrored, I'm sorry. But you can see her species, you can see how old she is, her pronouns, and just a little bit about her personality. I just made this little badge for information. You can also have like just a badge with your name or a badge with your pronouns. Anything you want others to know, you can put on a badge. And yeah, I just like to carry this with me. You can put it on a lanyard, like around your neck. I like to attach it to this little clip that I can attach it to, or my bag or my pants, whatever I'm wearing that day. I will just clip it on, because I don't really like the lanyard thing that it just gets in front of here. And yeah, I just clip this on wherever I can. But then people know my name and my pronouns and everything. So everything you want others to know from you is on this badge. And I really like this idea because I don't talk in suit normally. When I go to Comic Con, I use a bird whistle and I chirp. So I can't really tell people my name. So they have to read that on a badge. Talking about bird whistles, I obviously also take my bird whistles with me. I take a little box with extras too, since sometimes my bird whistle can break on a Comic Con and I want some extras with me, because it happened to me before that I just had one with me and it broke halfway the day, and then I sounded like a broken airplane all day. So luckily a friend had a new one for me, but I learned from that mistake, so now I have extras with me. There are these little bird whistles. I think you can find them if you Google bird whistles. If you want to squeak on in your suit, you can use bird whistles, or you can use little squeakers in dog toys. You can have one in your paw, or you can just use one in your snoot or whatever you want. But yeah, if you want to squeak, this is a very nice alternative. You can make all different kinds of sounds, but please be careful using these, because I am not a professional, but like I know what I'm doing with these. If you're new with these and you've never tried it, please be careful, because they are small. And if you are suiting and hyper in your suit, please be careful not to swallow these or like choke in them, because they are very small. Sorry, they are very small, as you can see. So please be careful with them. Look up videos, practice at home, practice with your suit on before taking this to a con, because I don't want you to like choke on it. So please be careful. Last but not least, what I want to show you, what I take to a con, is this little thing. It is a portable fan that you can wear around your neck, or you can put it in your bag, and you can simply just put it in your mouth of your fursuit and then put it on, and then you have a nice fan. It gets very hot in your suit, definitely in the summertime, so please look on AliExpress or on a cheap website, or Amazon for a portable fan. This is really a lifesaver if you are on Comic-Con and you are overheating and you don't want to take your suit off because there are a lot of people around you and you just want to cool down a little bit. This one I got from Flying Tiger. I don't know if that's a Dutch thing or not, but I believe they have it in other countries as well. But this one was 13 or 14 bucks, which is very nice for this one. It takes a few hours to fully charge, but then you can use this the whole day. It has 3 settings, and as you can see here, if you can see, it has like a little button. I will try to press for you. And it has different settings on here, and you can tell how much it is charged. And I've used this multiple times. When you get interrupted by your neighbor and you just have to take this all off and have a very red face when you hand her package, it's great. Anyway, I was talking about this thing right here. It is a portable fan, very handy, very needed when you're overheating. You can use this to put directly in your mouth and cool off a little bit when you've been suiting. You can also put this thing in your head to circulate some air, that it gets nice and cold again. This one particularly I very much like because you can hang it around your neck. You can also clip it on your pants or anything, or clip it on your bag. It's very handy, very portable. It lasts my whole day because I've charged it for a couple of hours. It's 100%. I've used it multiple times and it's still on 100%, so I highly recommend you get this. If not the same, then please look at one that is highly rated on Amazon or something. I highly recommend you get a portable fan. It's very much a lifesaver on Comic-Cons. And if it's not for you, then maybe you can buy one and use it on your friends, because I swear it is a lifesaver for multiple people, because overheating is very much a problem in these things. I can go on and on and on about what to take with you to a Comic-Con, but I think I got the basics down. If you have anything I haven't said, put it down below for people to read. If you have tips from me too, I would love to read them, because I go to cons quite often and I still find tips from other people that I'm like, hey, that's very handy. So please leave them down below if you have any. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I miss you guys so much. I hope this gets to you on time for a Comic-Con, so you are very much prepared. I hope this helps someone for their first Comic-Con maybe. And as always, give this like button a boop. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!